Most people think overthinking is harmless, just thinking things through, but it's not. It's slowly destroying your life, one decision at a time. Right now, there are people stuck in the exact same place they were a year ago, not because they're lazy, not because they're incapable, but because they can't stop thinking. They replay conversations, imagine worst-case scenarios, question every move, until doing nothing feels safer than taking action. And that's how overthinking traps you. Not with noise, but with hesitation. There was a guy named Alex living in Los Angeles. Smart, talented, full of ideas. He wanted to start something of his own. A YouTube channel, maybe a business, something bigger than the routine life he was living. Every night, he would sit with his laptop open, ready to begin. And every night he didn't. Not because he didn't want to, but because his mind wouldn't let him. What if it fails? What if people judge me? What if I'm not good enough yet? One question turned into 10. 10 turned into 100, and suddenly hours were gone. The laptop closed. Another day wasted. Weeks passed, then months. Nothing changed. Except one thing: the frustration. That quiet feeling that he was meant for more but couldn't move. He watched other people start. People who weren't smarter than him. People who weren't more talented. But they were doing something he wasn't. They were acting. And that made it worse. Because deep down, Alex knew the truth. It wasn't lack of skill. It wasn't lack of time. It was overthinking. Overthinking feels productive. It tricks you into believing you're making progress, but you're not moving forward. You're just running in circles inside your own head. You analyze every possibility, every outcome, every risk until the action feels impossible. And then you tell yourself, I'll start when I'm ready. But ready never comes, because the more you think, the more reasons you find to not start. Here's what most people don't realize. The people you look up to, the ones who built something real, they didn't have clarity in the beginning. They didn't have perfect plans. They didn't sit around waiting to feel confident. They started confused. They started messy. They started unsure. But they started anyway. That's the difference. Overthinking kills momentum. And momentum is everything. Once you stop moving, everything feels heavier. Decisions feel harder. Doubt gets louder. And the longer you stay stuck, the harder it becomes to break free. That's why people stay in the same place for years. Not because they can't change, but because they've trained their mind to hesitate. Think about your own life. How many opportunities have you missed because you were thinking about it? How many ideas died in your head before they even had a chance to exist? How many times did you say, I'll do it later, and never did? That's not bad luck. That's overthinking stealing your future. And the worst part, it feels safe, because when you don't act, you don't fail. You don't get judged. You don't feel embarrassed. But you also don't grow. You don't win. You don't become anything more than what you are right now. Safety becomes your cage. Here's the truth you need to hear. You will never feel 100% ready. You will never eliminate all doubt. You will never have a perfect plan. And if you wait for that moment, you will wait forever. The only way out of overthinking is action. Not more thinking, not more planning. Action. Start before you're ready. Make mistakes. Learn as you go. Because clarity doesn't come from thinking, it comes from doing. Every step you take reduces fear. Every action you take builds confidence. And slowly, that voice in your head gets quieter. Not because it disappears, but because you stop listening to it. The people who win in life aren't the ones who think the most. They're the ones who act despite the noise. They feel the doubt and move anyway. They feel the fear and still take the step. That's what separates them. Not intelligence, not talent, just the ability to move when their mind tells them not to. So right now, ask yourself one question. Are you actually thinking your way forward? Or are you just avoiding action? Because if you're honest, you already know the answer. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. At some point, you have to stop analyzing your life and start living it. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for certainty. Stop waiting for confidence. None of those come first. Action does. Because at the end of the day, overthinking doesn't protect you. It limits you. It keeps you stuck. It keeps you small. And if you don't control it, it will quietly take years of your life without you even realizing it. So make a decision. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Right now. One small action. That's all it takes to break the cycle. One move. One step. One start. If you made it this far, don't just sit there and think about it. Do something. Hit that like button as a signal to yourself that you're done overthinking and ready to take action. subscribe if you're serious about building a mindset that actually moves forward, and comment, "No more thinking. Right now, not for me, but for you," because the moment you type it, you're making a decision, and that decision might be the one that finally changes everything.